Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Brownims here, and welcome back to another video where today we will be discussing Modern Warfare, the brand new Call of Duty game, which is 100% amazing and worth getting. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love this game so much, dude. It's just so much fun to play. So something I just want to say beforehand, it is M-rated, so screw ratings, screw ratings, bro. Just get the game, bro. It's so lit. Go ahead and add me. It's going to be lowercase l, number 0, lowercase l, space, capital BRADAMS, and then a capital Y with a capital T, and then the hashtag 1840117. Go ahead and add that, and we will play. I will be doing some nice 2v2s on, especially with the brand new 2v2 game mode. Some private matches. It's going to be cool, guys. I have huge plans for this game. In the background right here, you see me going absolutely nuts on these guys in Search and Destroy. Oh, I'm crazy, bro. So, first part, the campaign. Let me just say, this is the only Call of Duty campaign that I actually paid attention to because I enjoyed it. Like all the other campaigns, they're there were some missions that were like really fun. You know, you had the snowmobile one in Modern Warfare. You had a couple other really fun ones. One that I remember is the you escaping with Nikolai in Black Ops. That one's a pretty fun one to play. But like, you never really get to like. It's hard to explain. This one was just so unique, and it just drove me in and in and in, and I enjoyed it. This was one of those games that just, I feel like I actually came out with something. For those who haven't read any reviews on it, this game is about Task Force 141 and the formation of it. It follows Captain Price, Kyle Garrick, who we find out at never mind, no spoilers. Never mind, no spoilers. I'm not saying. Go and play the campaign for yourself. But it follows Kyle Garrick, Captain Price, and Alex. I don't think we ever learn Alex's last name. I don't reckon we do. I mean, we might, but I don't believe we do. But we follow these three main characters. And then we also follow a.
Take the bomb and destroy
I'm just pulling it up real quick.
You've got the bomb.
Yeah, so it's basically you are the USA and Britain. So you have these two major areas, right? And so you have US and Britain, and you're facing this Russian terrorist group called Al-Qaeda. And the main it's hard to explain. It's really more of like you have to play it to understand, which is what I love so much about this. And what you're trying to figure out is like in the very beginning, the very first episode, episode of Fog of War, we go and we play as Alex. As Alex. I don't think it's Alex Mason. No, it's not Alex Mason, guys. Sorry to get your hopes up or whatever. But you play as this guy named Alex, and what you're doing is you're going through this Russian base, right? They tell you don't shoot. We don't want to start a war with Russia, and we just don't want to start wars, man. That'd just not be smart. So you have to sneak in, and you have to try and figure out. I believe you're in there to take the gas chemicals that are in there. So you get a hold of the gas chemicals, but then all of a sudden you start to get like people start like coming in, they light up the place, and like now you're on the ground and you're like, what is happening? And everybody like, oh my god, it's such a good campaign. And then after Fog of War, basically what the entire story is about is like trying to figure out who stole this. Basically what happens is that you figure out that there's somebody called the Wolf that you have to go, and the majority of the campaign is you hunting down the Wolf. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but just go ahead and do it. It's so much fun. Over in... Oh, what is a place called? It's like... Urzikan? Or Urstikan? Well, something like that. But you follow a girl, her name is Farah, and her brother Hadir. And basically, all you're doing is you are... What you are trying to do is you are basically... It's you three, and you find out that the wolf is held up in this area. So you're like, okay, well, obviously, we have to go and we have to try our best to get this thing, to get the stuff back. So you follow people up in London and people down there in the Middle East. And yeah, Urzikstan. There we go, Urzikstan. And it goes into the backstory of the brother and sister. It goes like how they got separated. It goes on like how they became, you know, prisoners of war or whatever, and how this whole rebellion uprose, and like, man, it's so good. And that's just the campaign. We are 6 minutes in, and that's all been about the campaign. And like, the campaign's amazing. I love the campaign. There's a lot of like punch where you have to, you know, you have to get down, you have to hide, whatever. And now on to multiplayer. The multiplayer mode, I probably compare the multiplayer mode to a lot of Advanced Warfare without the exosuits. Like, that's just how I feel, right? Like, anybody else, like, go ahead and drop a comment if that's how you feel too. But I swear, like, whenever I'm playing, I just feel, alright, so we're just gonna, you know, slide here. Like, all the guns are very similar. For those trying to ask, like, what gun should I use? Like, I mean, I heard that the M4 is amazing. You know, you have the Olympia, what I believe they call the 725. Those are probably the two best guns, but I have to say no. Absolutely. Because the gun in the gameplay you're seeing here, it's the Kilo 141. It is such an underrated weapon. Should I say underrated? Is it getting noticed? Like, I don't know, because everybody's using the M4, right? The M4, the MP5, and the what's it? The HDR. That's the sniper that everybody's trying to upgrade because it's that, you know, montage quick scope sniper. But I don't hear anybody talk about the Kilo, which is really unfortunate because it is such a good, an underrated weapon. Alright, now moving on to the game modes we have. Of course, we have our normal team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, headquarters. And then we have a 20-player team deathmatch, 20-player domination max, and cyber attack. We also have the ground war, which is pretty much just capture and hold objectives to score, capturing objectives, open forward spawning locations for your team. So it's a lot like the what was it? It was like the beach attack in World War II. How like you had one team start and they would just advance and you try to defend an objective. It's like that. What is it? Oh, it's like that one from Overwatch where you have to like defend the thing or whatever. Anyway, gunfight. This is the 2v2. That's dope. All right. As 2v2s, you have a multiple round cage matches. The first team to reach the round limit wins. Free for all. That's obvious, guys. If you don't know what free for all is, you're living under a rock. You have realism, which is literally you are in the body of the character. You have no heads-up display, and it's just your health is reduced. It's insane. And then of course you have private match, because what would a Call of Duty be without a private match? Like, come on. You have operators that you can choose from. They don't do anything. They just change how you look and how you see. Barracks here. It's a lot like the old Modern Warfare stuff. Not really like the new Call of Duty, probably because they figured out there are a lot of inappropriate material being used as emblems and stuff like that. So that's okay. I get it, and I don't really mind either. You have sprays and gestures, a lot like Black Ops 4, which I don't really get. It's kind of stupid. But what I love most is that you can change your in-game name. Right now, mine is lowercase l 0 lowercase l. Basically, it's just like a lol. Lol. If you guys remember back, way back, like a year and a half ago, YouTuber by the name of McCreamy and one of his friends, Zuckles, they formed a Fortnite clan called XD, and it was a clan that anybody could join. You just had to change your name to XD, whatever. And my name back then was XD Firebird because my gamer tag, all the way back when I was, 7 or 8, it's always been Firebird 5588. I've only recently changed it to promote my YouTube channel and like, hey, you should come check me out, bro. I'm kind of dope. I love it. But I used to be, the Firebird 5588 until that XD clan, and I wanted to do that. That was so much fun. So if you guys want to do it, go ahead and type in that lowercase l 0 lowercase l, so that we can then DM me or at me on Twitter, at me on Instagram. Probably Instagram would probably be the best way at bradams.yt. Go ahead and join my Twitch stream, which I will be streaming. Not tonight, but I will be streaming probably this weekend. And basically anytime I get home. Like I'll probably be streaming like from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock Pacific Standard. No, sorry, 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Pacific Standard. That's usually the best time to come on over to my stream and check it out. I'll be playing this game a lot, grinding out Fortnite as well. Don't forget about that. But guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, because this game was a tough game to win. Let me tell, like, my team, we were just not working as a group at all. It was a tough match. You'll see me. I want to say I came out on top of the leaderboard, which is very, very good. I've been like boosting the KD. Like my KD is pretty good right now. I don't mean to brag, but hey, whatever. All right, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, because if we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away some good stuff. So you don't want to miss that. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy.